There's nothing said about this either. Nope. There is no information on Google about these reforms. Nobody know? Attempt to bring order to this country. Our success will depend on how many reforms we've put through already. No information on Google. It doesn't exist. Exactly. Nobody knows. This is a grand mystery. Despite thousands of people playing Union of Britain, every one of them has disappeared. Suspicious. This whole reforming the country business has turned out to be very boring. We can attempt one swift strike to totally seize the means of politics and make our political program a reality. This will be risky, though. I'm actually going to throw in a quick save here. Hello, Mordred. Found you on YouTube and looking for EU4 stuff. You've been and have been an avid watcher ever since. Unfortunately, due to the time difference, India. I cannot catch most of your live streams, just wanted to say hi and thanks for the brilliant content. Thank you very much for that, Shulael. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you joining us. Right, how is the Spanish assault going? Spain is doing well. Wow, car lists have lost 106,000. Ouch. Painful. More factories. More support equipment. I feel like we've probably got enough of that under construction right now. We can apparently upgrade a couple of these tanks, which sounds like it might be a good plan. It really is support equipment and light tanks that we're short on. I mean, what I'd really ultimately like to do is produce a bunch of fighters. So I'm going to put you onto support equipment for now. Temporarily. Until we can get fighter construction going. The Exchequer's post. With Mosley securing his power in the TUC, he has made up his mind about the Exchequer's office. His retaining this post could create a concentration of power that is not only prohibited by the Union's constitution, but may also affect the quality of Maximist rule. The only problem is choosing a suitable candidate. So it doesn't tell us anything about positives or negatives for this. So I think that we're just going to put this to a vote. Why does my screen keep disappearing? New poll. Which? So Abe Moffat, the director of the Coventry machine plant, David Kirkwood, a former militia commander, Nye Bevan, creator of the Union's health service, or Mosley, where he pulls a wrangle and takes control of everything. Chancellor of the Exchequer would be Economy Minister. I wonder if they appear here. That's Nye Bevan. Kirkwood. Kirkwood just gives daily political power gain. Mosley gives even more resource gain efficiency, which would mean even more oil. Abe Moffat is armor production cost reduction. So Moffat would be good for tanks. And then there's Nye Bevan, who has construction speed +2, research speed +1, factory output +2. So Nye is the production guy. Kirkwood is the tank. No, sorry, Abe Moffat is the tank production guy. Kirkwood was the political power. So, armor, power, construction, resources, plus it's Mosley. Mosley seizes control of more things. Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Which should be which? The Carlists taking the most casualties is bad for them now that CNTFAI have got the most populous regions in Spain locked down. Yeah, I mean, we already own the majority of Spain at this point, so I can't really see the Carlists coming out of this, because we basically control the Kingdom of Spain's territories at this point. So, get your votes in. Which one are we going to go for? Bearing in mind, I just want to put this out there, that we are going for a heavy armor build, or medium armor build. So having the extra armor production speed could be good. Just saying. But it didn't matter. The armor production only got 2% of the vote, so you guys have clearly forgotten that we're doing lots of tanks. Abe Moffat came in third with 6%, and then this was really a fight between Nye Bevan and Mosley. And Mosley is not in the habit of losing fights. Mosley it is. With 49% against Bevan's 43%. And Aristide has come in with a 7,000 point channel point investment. Thank you very much for that, Aristide. Moffat was the army guy? Oh, Kirkwood was. Moffat, you're right. Sorry, Moffat came in third. Kirkwood was the political power. He came last. Even though he was the militia commander. Okay. How's the production of these coming along? Slowly but surely. Oh my gosh, we have so many of them still to do. These must be the ones that are finished. Yes, they are. Okay, so we have 26 of those, which are now done. With another 10 waiting. Okay. Might need to build a couple of extra dockyards. Yeah. I have a feeling you may be right. Let's do this. Okay, back to the army. And then the Patagonians, you are still on your way. And... oh, they just got... cut them off. Okay, I'll just drive here. And then you'll be back in business. And you... retreat! That's not a retreat, that's an advance! Base strike. That was a naval doctrine. Right, because we're going with the heavy carriers. First of all, though, we're going to go with the convoy escort just to make sure that we can keep the lines of communication open should war be declared upon us. And I'm going to put another factory into support kit because we are still waiting for those fighters to be finished. And then we're going to invest quite a bit into the fighters, I think. Buenos Aires is about to fall again. Ivan Konev has been wounded. That is very annoying. However, Raymond Briggs is back, so we'll put you in charge. Why do you keep expanding? No! There you go. Let's go. Let us indeed go. Oh! Interesting naval invasion going on up there. The Agrarian revolt. Mohandas Kamachand Gandhi has been an advocate of resistance to the brutal Maximist regime of Subhas Chandra Bose in the Bharatiya commune, and while he has long stated this resistance must be peaceful, the patience of those within the Agrarian party has apparently come to an end. The new Agrarian leader, Nirmal Kumar Bose, has issued a call for the Maximists to be toppled by force, and an insurrection has immediately begun throughout the nation. Gandhi, saddened by the violence about to be committed in his name, is elected to retire from public life. So, no Gandhi nukes. You've weirded up the lines again. Can you please stop doing that? The hell? Why do you keep resetting? Stop it! Your lines aren't even moving. And again. Oh, it's because you moved. I want you on there. You know what, I'm just going to do this manually because, yikes, that's irritating. The Agrarian revolt declared war on the Bharatiya commune, and there is the Hawker Hurricane. And now, I'm actually going to go and get the Lysander. And we're going to start building some Hurricanes. Bose versus Bose, the headphone wars. Retreat forwards like Total War sieges. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, time to start building some of these new Zoom Zooms. We are about to take the air burden. Oh, Argentinian armor. Interesting. In that case, I definitely don't want to be attacking across the river. That would seem to me to be a bad idea. So don't do it.
Orders. Move out. Keep moving. Ready.
Almost in position. Come on. Come on. No, don't stop attacking him. Don't let him recover.
Keep on attacking. Hold. Orders.
Patagonia requests rifles. Of course, send them. See to it.
Orders. Go, go, go. Ready.
Socialist Republic of Honduras has joined the Revolutionary Front. Okie dokie.
Have it.
Meanwhile, the attack here on Corrientes is about to go our favour, because apparently my tank divisions are a lot better than theirs. A lot better. Wow. There we go. Corrientes has fallen. And with it, the Patagonian Workers' Front has won. Chile took 1 state. Patagonia took 15. No. Chile can have that one. Actually, no. Chile can have that one. I might give these 2 to Chile for their help. And then Patagonia gets this. Your population is 900,000. 1,000, 103,000. Chile really wants the manpower. 400,000. Oh, they'll do it themselves? Okay. Well, we now have a couple more volunteers that we can send. Ooh, we have another tank division. Lovely jubbly.
Ready to move.
I couldn't tell if that thunder was from the game or from my window. We've had a lot of thunderstorms recently, but I was thinking I'm pretty sure it didn't look like it was going to thunder. But then again, considering how weird the weather has been recently, it might well have been. And also kind of zooming in on where I live anyway, so you never know. It might have been. Can I finish the war in Indochina with more forces? Let's see if we can send some more. No, we can still only send the one. I mean, eventually we probably would like to replace this guy with infantry. But Pukiev is actually getting a ton of experience from this. I'm not sure if that's necessarily what I want, though.
Come on, move out.
Because we were talking about Browning being our top infantry commander. So Pukiev is getting a metric ton of experience from this. I'm just a little concerned that if we do get the Soviets... You do have infantry officer. Nah, sod it. We'll focus Pukiev. Revolution! It is time to decide who we are. Is this simply a game for the rich young boys to play? The colours of the world are changing day by day, and today we Maximists have the opportunity to do our part. We'll have to decide how we want to form this country after our ideas. So, what are we going to do? What would Mosley do? Considering that Mosley has kind of seized the means of political power. So we can do this legally. We can arrest our enemies. Or martial law. With all the tanks they've just got home. Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. What do you think we should do? So get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. So I just want to keep an eye on one thing. While this vote is going through. Oh, votes are in. Okay, so... Arrest our enemies! Came in third with 9% of the vote. Martial law came in second with 32. And then doing this legally... Came in first with 59%, with Duke Silverrose contributing 4,000 channel points. Thank you very much for that. Law for enabling of control has been passed. Today the Congress of Trade Unions has passed the law for the enabling of control, handing our government the keys of dictatorial power. All hail Emperor Mosley. All hail. Or else. What did I just finish researching? Ah, radio. We could try to go ahead of time to get the medium Mark 6s, and I think that is what I'm going to do. Because we don't actually have very many medium tank buffs, and I'd really like to get those out before the war starts. Because, yeah, our tank research is way down here, and that will be for the 41 and 43s. And I'd like to start switching out the light tanks that we have now for the mediums. When I thought Mosley couldn't get more punchable, Mordred adds Lord to his name. The morning afterwards. As the sun rises in the Union of Britain, it rises over a different country, a Maximist country. Mosley gains dictator, political power gain, plus 10%. Oh, but he... Oof. He uses more consumer goods factories. Well, that's annoying, because our industry is suffering from this. Okay, so... Class warfare gets us a bunch of extra stuff. However, we have to be at war for that, so never mind. I think it's time for us to begin working on these. So are we going to have centralized planning? Just seeing if that has any bearing on any of this. It doesn't look like it does, no. Okay, so maintaining officer autonomy means that we get division recovery rate plus 10% and planning speed plus 10, or we have centralized planning, which is division organization and max planning. Again, bearing in mind that we are working on mobile warfare, so we are already going to have a lot of planning speed, but not a huge amount of max planning. However, the division recovery rate means that we can get back into fights faster, but the division organization means we can stay in those fights for longer. It's actually kind of an interesting decision, this one. Guess what? It's vote time! Centralized versus officer autonomy. Okay, so we're going to go with a centralized Maximist system, or we're going to have an autonomous system where people are actually allowed to think for themselves. Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do this. No. Let me rephrase this slightly. Are we going to have the centralized Maximist system, or are we going to have the officer autonomy? There we go. Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Which one are we going to go for? Bearing in mind that there is really only one real choice here. Requin, coming in with a 41-month resubscription. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Requin. Very much appreciate that. Evening, everyone. Feels like it's been ages since I caught a stream. It's always good to see you around. And Yabushido coming in with a 17-month resub. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there as well, Yabushido. Samuel wants me to drink some tea. In a year's time, you get negative 20% consumer goods for free, though. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Mosley approves of this poll. This is a USSR election. One man, one vote, one Mosley. If you vote for centralized instead of centralized, you're a traitor. Silverrose, you are a traitor. You spelled centralized wrong. That's very un-British of you, sir. And just to, check, do you prefer your tea hot or cold? Mordred should have made it centralized versus centralized. Yeah, I should have. That would have been good. Alright, well, it would seem that centralized has won. The Republican Army is in the pinnacle of professionalism in the International's military forces, yet not able to take on Germany and the exiles. While the lower officers might not like it, all decision-making must be centralized and well organized. I like my tea not. Wrong answer. To the Indonesian front you go. Maximist revolution. Yesterday, the British Congress of Trade Union passed the Enabling Control Bill, passing quasi-dictatorial powers over to the government of Oswald Mosley. The Union of Britain has been transformed into a Maximist country. The Union of Arts. For a few years now, a group of artists led by the German emigrant by the name of Hans Meyer have pushed for the idea of a unified union of arts. They argue that all arts need to be brought together to create an actual total work of art, a Gesamtkunstwerk. Needless to say, many of the proposers have adopted the idea of the arts in their political life, where they stand for Maximist views. They have also made themselves quite popular with the drafts of the unionised living space for poorer comrades. The artistic world of the Union is divided, as sculptors, potters and writers deny having anything to do with these architects, and a clear path must be set. Should we establish one union over all the artists, or leave things as they are? The way forwards is together. We don't need centralisation for centralisation's sake. Oh, it's not even a choice. Come on. Now you're just laughing with us. Joking with us. I kind of feel like my Lend-Lease is actually pretty much done. So we should probably send you a couple more, like another 5,000 more. And also another 50 convoys so you can stay in this fight, buddy. There we are. How is CSA doing? CSA is kicking ass and taking names. We're good. So we lost in China, but we're winning everywhere else. Chile has joined the Third Internationale. The geopolitical scales continue to tip, changing the balance, and with them many a strategic calculus. There will be consequences for the region and the world. Support equipment is still very, very low. Oh, you know what? My plane's up here. Probably in the wrong place. I feel like that's going to be slightly closer. And my troops are back home. I can't send you more, can I? No. Alas. Can't send you more planes, can I? Yes, I can. So 99.